Welcome to the video tour of 250 Lera Street in Smith Falls, Ontario. You can find more information at www.250lera.com. Smith Falls is located approximately halfway between the city of Ottawa and the city of Kingston in eastern Ontario. This is a custom-built home in an upscale neighborhood in the southern part of Smith Falls. It is a short distance away from the Rideau River and Rideau Canal. You can see that the first level has an open concept style for much of the layout. The living room opens up into the dining room and kitchen area. The kitchen itself is quite large. There is many cupboards, extensive counter space. The fridge, stove, microwave are included. And you see the counters are big enough that you can eat there as well. The pantry is on the right at the door there. Gives you extensive storage space. This is a solarium. The solarium is an addition to the house. It was built after the house was constructed. It has radiant heated flooring, which is very nice in the wintertime. This is the master bedroom. The door to the right leads to the ensuite washroom, bathroom. It has a very large tub, twin sinks, and twin showers. And this is the second bedroom. And this is the third bedroom. And this is the second full washroom. This one has a walk-in therapeutic tub. This is also on the main level. This is the recreation room in the lower level. You can see it's been beautifully done with wood paneling on the floor and the walls. This is a very large half bathroom. It's so large you could easily put in a bathtub or a shower if you wanted to. This is the back porch coming out of the rear door. And this is the backyard showing some of the landscaping. There's even a water fountain there. A lot of trees have been planted on the property, so it has a very good private field about it. One street just to the east of Lera, along Ross, you come to Percy Street, and we have an elementary school, and it's called Chimo Elementary School, which is very convenient if you have children, since they can walk to school. That's a very positive attribute. And because it's a small town, it's not very far to go to the river. This is the Rideau River, but it's also, for those who are not aware, is the Rideau Canal. This is a navigable waterway that connects the city of Ottawa to the city of Kingston on Lake Ontario. It is also a designated United Nations World Heritage Site. So that's one of the wonderful things about living in Smith Falls. You're living in a internationally recognized United Nations World Heritage Site. And along the river, of course, we have a lot of these beautiful parks for playing soccer and softball, fastball. Lera Street is just to the beyond of those hills in the background. Just a short walk down to the river here. Smith Falls is a wonderful town. Beautiful. And towards the center of Smith Falls, we see the lock system. What you're looking here is the old section of the lock station. It's now passive and no longer used by boats, and they've even turned it into somewhat of a botanical garden here and a waterfall. This is just one of the heritage homes in the southern part of Smith Falls, and it's just across the street from the Rideau Canal lock station in the center of Smith Falls. So this is the higher level of the Rideau Canal system. Beautiful parkland setting. You can rent boats here. You can also travel through here if you have your own boat. These lock stations allow people to moor their boats for several days at a time. And again, we're looking at one of the older lock stations here that have been closed down. This is a view towards the main street in Smith Falls from the lock station. This actually is the new lock that I was talking about. Beautiful, tranquil setting on a nice summer day in Smith Falls. And this can be your neighborhood if you decide to move here. A short walk from your home. World Heritage Site. The main street of Smith Falls. This is a traditional main street. Angled parking and many stores, restaurants, and services. This is the Smith Falls Water Tower. It's a good point of reference to see where you are in relation to other parts of the city. This is the Rideau Canal headquarters building. It used to be a mill. You can see some water running aside here. Also a restaurant just to the right of the view here where you can sit outside in the summertime and look at the view of the river and the city. Again, some views of the traditionals. Which means you don't have parallel parking, which is a nice change from many types of cities. Again, here's another view of the Rideau Canal. This is looking towards the west. Beautiful manicured lawn along the canal here. This large hotel is the Journey's End Hotel. It has some interesting features such that if you have a boat, you can actually dock your boat in front of the hotel. There's also a very nice outdoor patio where you can sit and have your meal and look at the river. It's also very handy for town guests who come to visit you. Again, this is one of the locks that are been turned into a garden. This is a monument to the Royal Air Force in Dew. This is a Harvard trainer, and it's now a monument for the Air Force. Again, it's situated along the Rideau Canal. So Smith Falls has many wonderful historic features about it. Not only is it a wonderful natural environment, but it has a lot of interesting cultural as well. Again, there is a view of the Smith Falls. People from the world come to visit the Rideau Canal system in the United Nations Heritage Site, and many boat all over North America, the Rideau Canal system, either from Ottawa or from Kingston. So these boats you see here could be anywhere from Florida, Toronto, Montreal, or wherever in North America. And they've all the way to this beautiful historic site. Meanwhile, you can buy 250 Lera Street and live here year-round. Now, like many towns, there's also big bars where you can shop as well. So again, if you're looking at the water tower as a reference point, just a short distance, notice the traffic noise on the road going to town. We have large big box stores like Tire, Walmart, food stores, fast food stores, special stores, hardware stores. So all the stores that you need are located in Smith Falls. Now, Smith Falls also has wonderful community centers and arenas. This is the Smith Memorial Community Center, for example. This is the north end of town. And across the street, Smith Falls District Hospital. Just showing again that this town has everything you need. And here's the modern railway station. The railway station that connects you to Ottawa, Brockville, Kingston, Toronto. And there's parking available at the station if you need to drive there. Speaking of railways, Smith Falls has a railway museum. The Eastern Ontario Railway Museum is located here. So if you love railways, this is one extra bonus for living in Smith Falls. Many of your visitors would just love to see this. So Falls is a railway town in more ways than one. Not only does it have a railway museum, but its monorail system allows you to be connected to all the big cities. And the nice thing about living in a railway town is even if you do not have a car, you can still use the train to travel to other cities for shopping, visiting, etc. So this has been a video tour of 250 Lera Street in Smith Falls, Ontario. My name is Michael Kostyuk. I'm with Bennett Property Shop Realty. You can phone us at 613-233-8606 or email us at sales@bennettpros.com or to my personal address there, michael@bennettpros.com, and my number is 613-324-5409. The 233 number above is open 24 hours a day, so please feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you.